in the past, we gave a disfavorable opinion about this item. We brought it in to give you what you want. It's from the Milwaukee Tools PACKOUT line. We felt that it was a little overpriced. A lot of you said, yeah, that would come in clutch. So we have it here today. We're going to get it unboxed, unraveled, uninhibited. Right after this message from our sponsor, VCG Construction, head on over to our merch store where you can get hats, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers, beanies. The link will be down below. Welcome back to those of you that have been here before, but if this is your first time here, my name is Vince. Welcome to you especially. This is Milwaukee's Customizable Work top. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of plastic here. Oh, let me scrape a little bit off of here and see. Oh, I can see the fibers. You know what I mean? We can play all that. All the keyboard warriors could come out. Oh, you're bashing PACKOUT lately. What's going on? We can play all that, but here's the deal. In the real world, Milwaukee's asking you to read the instructions, okay, number one, and if you wanted to talk about durability and what they assume the loads of this would be, they're telling you this is not a step. So don't use this as a step. Now, whether they're afraid maybe your PACKOUT will go rolling or something, or you might crack this. I don't know. All I know is they're telling you don't step on it. Milwaukee tells us that it's constructed with a 50-pound weight capacity, impact-resistant polymers. So it doesn't say it's fiberglass, reinforced, plastic, blah, blah, all that, you know, and, oh, look at it, it's nylon reinforcement. They're not saying that. This is impact-resistant polymers. And listen, it's impact-resistant plastic, it's plastic. You know, let's call it what it is. And a half-inch marine-grade wood top. The work top provides users with a durable work surface to complete assembly, writing, and other tasks. The fastener-ready design makes it easy to attach voices, chargers, and a variety of other items to the top of the PACKOUT stack. With all that being said, I understand that there's a marine-grade wood top here, and it integrates with your PACKOUT system, but $50, man. $50, man! Are you crazy? And that's what I felt about this. But now that it's here, I'm kind of looking at it and I'm saying, maybe it's not that bad for $50. I mean, now I have a place to put down my coffee. It's great. Or I have a place to read some instructions if I'm on the job. Or we have a place to put a scale so that we can compare two tools during the making of a video. 4 pounds, 2.9 ounces. You asked for this one. Stay tuned. They also say you could attach a vise if you wanted to make sub-assemblies. But before we can do any of that, we got to take this little strap off of here, and we have to pull this little tab. See, this says hardware inside. I got to tell you, I don't know what's going on, and there's no real instructions. So you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Let's pop the top and see what's going on. Once we have our little strap off, we can pull on our hardware inside. Not ripped off. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Now, personally, this is what I would suggest for your marine grade top. Now you can do one of two things. You can use your marine grade top and save this piece as a template to cut new marine grade tops, or you can hold this aside as a template and you can put in this inexpensive OSB top and not worry about damaging it, securing to it. You've protected your investment. You can make a whole bunch of new tops if you save this, put this aside, and you can make whatever type of top you want. You can do a cheap top, you could do a hardwood top, marine grade top, whatever you wanted to fit your needs. But the reality is, me personally, the marine grade top for now, I would hold this aside to use as a template to make more tops. This way, when this top is full of holes, or if you're attaching a voice to it and split or whatever, you could do that here. Now, some of you might say OSB is not strong enough. Yes, you could use plywood. You can make the top out of any material you want as long as you have this template. Yo, they sell replacement wood. It's product number 45648488. I wonder how much that costs. How much do you think I just saved you guys? You have a bag of hardwares. So it looks as though we have some number 3 screws. They give you exactly what you need. And then they have 6 nylon washer nuts here to go with those. You bolt them from the underside. Yo, I'll tell you what this is great for as well. Like this is a good like hidey spot. You know what I mean? Like if you needed to stash something, like a stash spot, what would you stash in there? Would you stash like a Snickers bar in there? You know you're not you when you're hungry. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive our number 3 screws through here. Now we're all fastened down. Beautiful. The OSB looks a lot more rugged than that marine grade. Get out of here, marine grade. I'm not going to secure a voice down to this marine grade top, drill holes through it, just so it could break, because that's what's going to happen. But I'll run the test through to OSB, if that's what you want to see. You know what I mean? We could attach a voice down to this. This is coming together. Nice! Nice! All right. Now you got a pack out voice. Boom! Look at it. Yeah, buddy. A lot of you said to us that you would indeed use your worktop for sub-assemblies. That was like the overwhelming. We got a lot of HVAC and plumbers that were like, yeah, man, I'm going to put my voice on there just like they show. I will say this, like if you needed to, maybe you needed a second pair of hands, you were going to do a sweating of pipe, you know, as long as it wasn't in this vicinity, as long as you put it in your voice and it hung over, maybe with a bucket of water underneath, maybe. But some of you did say it would be great to pry on. Like you would use this to steady your pipes. So you can pry on the pipes. I will tell you, like, I mean, it's on there pretty sturdy. You want us to pry on this thing? I know you do. You can see, like, we have some 3/4 inch pipe here, and if we needed to do some sub-assembly work, and this isn't doped or Tefloned up, but I mean, you can see my biggest problem here would be that my dolly's rolling around. But if we lock down the wheels, we're doing a good job. But I will tell you this much. I'm more impressed than I thought I would be. Pretty cool. And this is just the OSB top. You can see, I mean, we're putting some torque on there. You getting that? I'm pushing down. I thought for certain maybe this thing would tip over, but it's not. Pretty cool. And that's even on the short direction. Like if you need to get even more torque on it, if we spun this around, now we're coming down. We have all of this material here holding us, giving us the ability to put more torque onto the fitting. You'll see, like, I was really forcing the fitting on, and I was getting a lot of movement when the vise was oriented the other direction. Now, look, I'm able to put so much more force because the vise is oriented in a different direction. Look at that. I mean, we're really able to put some pressure on that. I'm definitely more impressed than I really thought I was going to be as far as a solution. Maybe this will help some of you. Leave it down in the comment section below. Are you kind of looking at this in a different way? I immediately discounted this as something you could just throw a piece of wood on top of PACKOUT. Like, why even have it attached? You know, if you needed a work top, somewhere to write stuff or put coffee down. But this actually does really work as a cool little workstation. The other thing is, I don't know, maybe you have different things you need to use. Maybe you have different voices, different specific voices, or different things that you need to attach to a worktop but also need to be mobile. Think about it. At that point, now you can take off this voice and have another one of these already set up for a different style voice or a different piece of equipment that needs to be bolted down to a worktop. I think I should have really thought this through before discrediting it previously. I'm glad I got it in because you asked for it, because I think that this is more useful than I thought it would be.
$50.
It is $50. But you can swap out the top. You can keep your marine grade top as a way to create a template. I will tell you this much. I thought for certain, prying or wrenching on this pipe, I was going to snap this top. Thought I was going to give all of you an even better show than you got. And it didn't do it. Maybe this pipe's not big enough. Let's try something else. Yo, it actually worked. I broke it loose, dude. Look. I can't believe it. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, if I didn't hold it up with my hand, obviously, look, I mean, you know, what we're asking for is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But literally, if I came in here, we're steadying it with that, right? Look. Yo. Is that even in the frame? You getting it?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. It is a viable solution for making assemblies, drinking coffee, writing out paperwork. This thing can do a whole bunch. Is it worth $50? I think if you approach it in the way that we are, where you're going to create custom tops. Now, here's the thing. I wouldn't suggest creating custom wooden tops with like different vices and attachments and then trying to set them up in this single piece of plastic that inserts in and out. But you could have multiple of these $50 units where you're using them to hold different equipment, possibly. I mean, you can see, we were tugging and yanking on this vise. The top didn't break, the PACKOUT didn't tip over, and if you like getting real results after some testing, then smash the like button. Helps out the channel immensely. The video gets clearer, the audio gets better. There's no good reason not to. Plus, you get 7 years of good luck. Why wouldn't you? Also, leave it down in the comment section below. Are you looking at the customizable worktop in a new way now that you've seen us kind of put it to the test and show you what it could do? I mean, look at this. I mean, literally, like, look at this thing. Leave it down below. You think you're picking one of these up? Would it be useful to you? Is it just a novelty? We want to know. Leave it down below. With that, I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you all on the next one. Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.